Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to drive traffic to your website for free using these Facebook marketing strategies. And if you stay until the end, I'm going to show you how to drive even more organic traffic to your website for free. So welcome to ProfitCopilot.com. My name is MICK, MEANEY, and I'm here to help you to get more traffic so you can profit from your passion. So today we're talking about Facebook. So I've got at least 10 strategies from you. In truth, it's probably more like 15 or 16, but I've made everything really simple and easy to understand. So the first tip I've got for you is to get off social media. Outsource it to someone else, or if you can use software like Hootsuite or Buffer to schedule, do that instead, because you know as well as I do, Facebook is a massive time and productivity sucker. It's going to kill your productivity if you spend too much time on it. You know, it's easy to do, right? It's easy to just fall into conversations and even worse, arguments with people about stuff that doesn't really matter, when really you should be focused on the important things like running your business. So the second tip I've got for you is to tell stories, real life stories. I speak about storytelling and the importance of it, but a story can be a single sentence. Just make it real. Share your real life, real events with people. People will connect with that. They'll, you know, it's a way to build rapport and build trust so your audience can see that you're an actual real person. And the third way, or number 3, is to actually communicate instead of trying to sell. So when you communicate, like telling stories, like we've said, or asking questions and sharing your thoughts and opinions on things, instead of just going straight for the buy my stuff thing, which does not work. I see so many of my students come to me and they say, I'm promoting this affiliate offer on Facebook. It's not converting. What's going wrong? So, well, you're trying to promote on Facebook. You're asking people who don't know you, don't like you, don't trust you. Not that they don't like you. They don't know you enough to like you and trust you. So you're asking them to take action to help you out, or to help themselves based on your recommendation, when you don't have the right foundations for that. So communicate. Ask questions, share your opinions, thoughts, get to know people, let them get to know you. Number 4 is to start your own Facebook group relevant to your niche. I see a lot of people, and I'm guilty of doing this as well, of starting a Facebook group exclusively for my brand. So I've got a Facebook group, facebook.com/groups/ProfitCopilot. Join the group if you want to, it's open. And if you do that for your brand, that's a good idea. But in addition to that, create a niche specific Facebook group that is relevant to, you know, it's got nothing to do with your brand, but you can promote your stuff in there as well. And that's a good way to draw people in to your funnel and your ecosystem. So number 5 is don't share links directly. Instead, write a little bit of copy, warm people up about the link, and then say the link is going to be in the comments. Now, I don't always do this because I'm in a rush and I just want to get off Facebook as soon as I can. So I tend to post and then bail. So instead, put a link in the comments, tell people you're going to do that, and then that post will get a wider reach, because Facebook doesn't like it when we encourage people to link away from their website. They want to keep as much of the audience on Facebook. So in order to get people to consume our message through the algorithm, we have to say, well, we have to use just normal copy and then tell them why the link is a good idea, and then put the link underneath that in the comments. So that's how you promote links on Facebook to manipulate maybe the algorithm. So next is post at least 3 times a week, no matter what type of thing you're doing on Facebook. So you might be going completely for the profile, your personal profile, or you might be posting on a page or a group. No matter which one of those you choose, post at least 3 times a week. You'll notice that in my Facebook group, I try to post at least twice a day. And that's because the algorithm will reward me for posting twice a day. Also, when commenting on other people's Facebook pages, and I encourage you to do that. So find big pages in your niche. You might not be aware of this. You can comment as yourself, or you can comment as a page. So comment as your page for your brand, and that means that the people who see your comment are just one click away from consuming more of your content and jumping into your ecosystem or your funnel that way. Another way, a really famous, common way of generating traffic from Facebook is to run contests. So this will increase your engagement as people want the free thing. So you can offer one of your products, you can offer training, you can offer coaching, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I ran one a few years ago with those little Kodak camera things. That did really well. I was giving away about three of these little, they're like flip video cameras. So, I mean, that did crazy good. Another strategy is to focus on creating a very specific type of content. So you focus on common mistakes people make. I have noticed that this type of content performs really well on Facebook. People love that kind of stuff. So if you can tell people the top 7 mistakes in your niche, those type of posts will get, generally speaking, more engagement. Try it out, see what happens for you. Also, start sharing helpful resources. So think about checklists, templates, done for you stuff, all this stuff that makes life easier. And hey, if they have to subscribe to an email list to get it, then that's an extra lead for you, right? So experiment with that stuff too. Also, post niche relevant images and videos. I've noticed an increase in engagement when I started posting like inspirational images. So as I'm surfing around the internet, I just, naturally see these images, like these little memes that encourage people, like, because I'm into entrepreneurship and marketing, and people tend to share these kind of images that resonate with me, so I share them with my audience, and I've noticed that engagement increases. It had increased when I started doing that, so now I try to do those type of posts at least once a day. Now, tip number 12, while we're talking about using images, if you're writing out a big chunk of copy and then posting it to a group or your page or whatever, include an image with that as well. That will increase engagement. The algorithm prefers it when you do that because you're adding more content. And if you're stuck for images, use one of those GIFs that Facebook gives you as default. So just hit the GIF icon, type in something relevant. Listen, when you join my Facebook group, you'll notice that about, twice a week or something, I welcome all the new members that join. So in that welcome message, there's a little GIF. I try and make something funny or, find something that I think is a bit humorous, because in the Facebook group, in the Profit Copilot Facebook group, we don't take things too seriously, right? We like to have a laugh about things. So that GIF, that welcome message kind of reflects that. And I've noticed that those posts that contain GIFs tend to do pretty well. Also, another tip, mix things up a little bit. So we've just spoken about different types of content. So experiment with mixing it up. When you find something that works, go with it, but don't be afraid to bring in new types of content as well. Facebook really likes it when we mix it up a bit, because the algorithm can see that we're trying to use everything that it gives us. So we can use all the tools that it gives us. So create polls as well, post videos, shoot actual videos with your phone or whatever, and upload them directly to Facebook. And then while we're speaking about content, watch your metrics. So keep an eye on the engagement levels, see what works. You can apply the 80-20 rule for this. So have a look at the top 20 performing pieces of content that you're posting on Facebook, and then do more of it, repeat it. And then in addition to that, also keep an eye on what your competition are doing. So see what posts perform well for them, see what type of content it is, and then model it. Don't copy, just model it. Modeling is very different to copying, and then everyone's happy. Okay, I think we're up to number 15 at the moment. Looking at your top performing posts, what I want you to do is create a series based around your most popular type of content. So let's say you're posting common mistakes about your niche. So what I want you to do is create a 4-part series around those mistakes. This is something that people will love because you know that that type of content performs well already. So we do more of it, but then we expand it into a series so it creates this serial thing so people will come back for more and more. It's like that soap opera thing, right? So create series like that people can join in with. They can wait for the next episode or the next part, and it creates this kind of almost addictive thing about what you're doing. And then the final tip, I think we're on number 16. The final tip that I've got for you is to post late at night or off peak. Why would you want to do that? Okay, convention says you have to post at peak times to get peak exposure. Try it. Just try it with 1 or 2 posts. Just experiment posting off peak. See what happens. Because there's less competition, less people fighting for that attention of your audience during off peak and late hours. When you step in there and you promote the people, the audience that are on Facebook at that time, well, you've got like a huge advantage over your competition, right? So just experiment with it. See what kind of results you get. You might be surprised. Okay, and remember at the start of this, I promised you some extra traffic sources that will show you how to get organic traffic for free. Well, you can get them when you go to profitcopilot.com/traffic. Okay, if you found this useful, give it a thumbs up below. Subscribe to the channel too. And if you're brand new here, hit the little notification bell so you never miss a video from me. And I hope you have a fantastic weekend. I will see you again on Monday. Take care, guys.